Hello friends, and welcome to yet another episode of our Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play. Now you know, look at the crest. Now you know I'm not a big intro guy for like between episodes, so let's just get right where we left off. Invasion plans for the Sword Coast. Have I seen this before? This map of the Sword Coast sprawls from the deep forests of Tetir to the frigid spine of the world. Its topography worn by ancient ink and constant trade between mortal hands. I'm not gonna loot that. Wait, there are books. I'm not gonna take that from the camp. Right, so basically every time we go to camp, like to sleep and all of that, I'm gonna speak with all of my characters. Even though I'm pretty sure it's not necessary, but I'm still gonna check it. And storage box? Anything inside? Sure. And we will speak with them again when we go to bed.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Sure. I was wondering, that condition of yours, why does it require magic?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Okay, I think I have a magical artifact you'll be
Your
interested in.
enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging.
Look
But
at
it is
how
a
beat up
delicate
he is.
process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume
Okay.
an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Will? Any books, anything? Nope.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
How does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit.
I thought you were
I
taken.
can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
I thought he said he was taken and given the mind worm. It's not exactly easy to journey to the hells from the Sword Coast. How did you manage it? Let's find out that. I'm actually interested in
A
that.
powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Okay, let's move on to other
All
matters.
right. What else is on your mind?
Tell me, Will, how did you come to be in Blade of
My
Frontiers?
father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
What act could be finer than saving a life? You must have felt proud. And he named you. What became of the boy? Goblins. What act could be finer than saving a life? You must have felt proud.
Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating
He's a
the
true
cruelty of
paladin,
the evil.
so to
Angry
say.
at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded.
And before that?
Baldur's Gate, born and raised. The only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
Okay. I noticed your stone eye. Did you lose it in battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone. carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Okay, something
By all
else.
means.
I don't suppose you come across an expert healer in your travels?
I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a
As I
healer
thought.
called Nettie in the Grove.
Yep.
Perhaps she's got the talent.
Yeah, we'll
We should
check
pay her a
check.
visit.
Yeah, exactly. We will. We will. Live. Let's explore. We'll speak with her in a moment. Let's continue exploring this camp. Now this is the magic mirror. Right, nothing else but the mirror in here. It's a nice camp actually. Like, gotta say, it's really nice. Lizelle.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
Sure. Are you sure a crash is our only path to cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was the gift from Vlaakith herself.
Okay.
That we may gain total understanding.
Okay. That kind of wisdom is very valuable.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Sounds kind of greedy. Okay, Astarion.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
Oh, so do I. Okay, and we still have Shadowheart. Anything in the chest, by the way? Nope, I didn't forget anything. Good. Mugwort, I'm gonna take that. Shadowheart.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name.
She's
Or
finally
we will
happy
have
about
it
something
again.
and not sarcastic. Well, happy-ish. Okay, nothing. Right, time to go to bed.
Let's
End the
see.
day. And now we'll speak with everyone again. Oh, we need to speak with everyone anyway. All of them have exclamation marks. So let's start with Shadowheart this time.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do.
We do?
The sooner we find this priestess guard,
Oh,
the better.
the priestess, yeah, sure.
Can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
Sure. How are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign.
Agreed.
But suppose I turn. What would you do?
Okay, no hesitations. Realistically, I mean, maybe I could leave you tied up while I hunted for a cure, but I don't think there's any cure. No hesitations, I just end your misery there. Maybe I could leave you tied up while I hunt for a cure. I mean, we're a good person. Although, others transform them, we just kill them. Yeah.
Really? I'd just kill you.
Yeah, I know, I expected
Anyway.
that.
Get some rest.
Yeah.
Try not to dream about tying me up.
Whoa, hold on.
Something the matter?
No, now that you mentioned that. What's happened to
Fine.
us?
What's on your mind?
How am I holding
I
up?
must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one.
Thank you, she didn't like me last time.
Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises?
Exactly. Okay. Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear. Let's see Astarion. Literally everyone except Gale has something to talk about.
You know, I've been thinking,
Yes.
reflecting on what tomorrow might bring when we meet this goblin priestess.
Sure.
Will she know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
Sure. What? Will you miss me?
Why not? You've been to the Hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's followed.
Yes, I'm amazing.
I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
Why, thank you. True, I'm pretty impressive.
Aren't you just?
Are you feeling alright?
Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air.
I mean,
clear my
you are
head.
outside.
I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
Bye-bye. Lizelle?
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on
You're-
us.
she's kind
The
of
breeze
calm.
caresses our faces.
I'm scared.
Hideous. All of it.
So
Would
romantic.
that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
So romantic. What do you mean by the tears?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Clear.
Are all Githyanki from the tears?
Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Clear is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the
What?
Varsh's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Amongst other things, sure. Okay, Will.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem.
Sure.
How do you feel?
Nervous? Confident? Confident. No tiny tadpole will be getting the best of me.
Courage in danger's shadow. I love to see it.
Good.
But shouldn't the shadow have crept closer? Gone darker by now?
It should have, but it didn't.
Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, have showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
Same. It makes no sense, I know. Why haven't we turned?
Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday.
Yeah, that must
We
be
could
it.
conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And
Sure.
that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Sure. And let's check. I know Gale doesn't have it, but let's check stone bed. Let's check with Gale as well.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Nothing. Okay. Let's go to bed. Auto select, 80 of 80, full rest. Uh-oh. What's Astarion doing? Sneaking around. And we're back. We are back. Now, let's see if I wanna keep... Yes, I wanna have Will, Shadowheart and Gale in my company. Sure. Leave camp. Let's carry on into the grove.
Without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Yep. Yes, yes, yes. Stone door. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Let's see what's going on here first. Oh, not a fan of snakes.
Please.
Especially nasty snakes.
I'm
Look at the
sorry.
horns.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Thief? Poison? What's this girl's sexual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Okay. Nature. Don't druids cherish harmony? Jailing the girl disrupts nature's balance. Release her, I'll see that she stays out of trouble. Paladin persuasion. I'm versed in the ways of justice. Make your case and I will pass judgment. Detect thoughts. Keep silence. I will not detect thoughts. We can do Paladin persuasion. Charisma. Proficiency. Same thing with this one. Or nature. I want to do Paladin thing. Even though I would straight out release her. Let's do this one. Guidance. Come on. Oh yeah. Very nice. Very, very nice. Success.
Very well. I'll defer to your ruling.
Sure.
My circle has offered grace to these outsiders. We gave them shelter from storm. We nourished their bellies. In return, these devils lured in a horde of goblins. And their spawn stole the one relic that might keep us safe. We've taken back our relic. But I will keep the fiend caged till our protection rite is complete.
What do you have to say for yourself, child?
I was scared. They said when the rite was over we'd have to leave. But there's goblins out there and worse. And it's nice here. So I took the idol. I thought maybe
Honest?
then we could stay. Please let me go. I'll be good, I swear.
Well, Paladin, what say you?
I mean, we're obviously gonna release the child. Justice means nothing without mercy. Let her go. Return the girl to her family. She made amends, and you have your relic. Cage the girl. It's a fitting response to the crime she committed. Unfortunate but temporary. Detain her for only as long as necessary. No. Justice means nothing without mercy. Let her go.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Sif, Tila, to me.
Good.
Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Good.
It hurts.
I dislike Kaga. What was that?
Thank you,
Shadowheart?
Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I really dislike her. Oh, I can speak with both Shadowheart and Gale.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before.
Yes?
Let's just clear the air about that now.
Go ahead.
It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned
Oh
about.
yeah, just glowed purple for
It's
no
nothing
reason.
to do with the tadpoles, at least.
Okay,
in
that
case
one
your
I do believe.
imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Okay, are you sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
I mean, there was a roll. I didn't see what happened. She received frightened, cannot What?
Something the matter?
Why is she frightened?
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe.
Agreed.
What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Agreed. Putting a child on display like that was monstrous. I'm glad we intervened. Exactly.
Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
Sure. There's animals here. Hold on. Where is the speak with animals? Good. Now let's check plaques. Wild plaque.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
Okay, I like those kind of things. Wellspring plaque.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanas, god of nature.
Nice. Olodan and Vren.
The rat watches your movements but does not speak.
Okay. Vren. Oh, hold on. Vren.
The rat glares at you, but says nothing.
Alright, fine. Before we speak with her, logbook 12, 1371. I can actually take it. This hefty book is labeled 1371 and stamped with an elegant stag against a dark green background. 6 Uktar. Sent 2 druids, some of the newer recruits up north. Village there had 2 years of failed crops and are unlikely to survive next winter. 9 Uktar. A group from Baldur's Gate arrived. They've set up camp on the edge of the forest. 2 bears and a fox came by. Their territory has been burned out. Half the fox's cubs died. Paying this new group a visit tomorrow. 10 Uktar. Visit did not go well. After telling me where to show it, they said they'd cut down half the forest to burn out any wildlife who dared to stick around. Claimed they were going to farm the land and make a new city of their own. Time to get creative. 12 Uktar. Mudslide did the trick. Buried half their farming equipment and made the rest useless. They won't be back anytime soon. Got reports of a red wizard in the village south of here. Sending 3 rangers to investigate. If they catch even a whiff of a red cloak, I'm contacting the house of Sylvanus. I'm gonna take that. Anything in the basket? There's some food. Gold. Let's see what Kaga has got to say.
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Lolth?
I have no love for Queen of Spiders. I'm not gonna tell her this, because I may lose her. She's on my side now. You protected her own, I would have killed. I don't make a habit of threatening children.
She made her choice. Ugh. I thought one like you might understand. When a threat makes itself known, you remove it. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Okay. And this rite must be born of powerful magic.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us.
Choke them out.
Demands that we choke them out.
Not a good choice of words. I came on Zevlor's behalf. His people could perish if you force them out.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire.
Sure.
I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Are you kidding me? Then it seems I best speak with Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, And the grove, forever shrouded.
I guess we'll see about that. Okay, let's carry on. Backpack, no, there's a wolf. Let's talk to Silver.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
Who's been pestering you? I'll teach him a lesson.
Silence. Your help is not required. Not by me, at least.
Fine. And Rat?
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
Good. I swore an oath to stop terrible deeds like that. Monsters like her.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
Kaga seems happy to rule the roost. Who's your real leader? How did Kaga take over the whole grove?
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay, but more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long outside.
Okay, if no one is looking for Halsin, I could do it.
Would you?
I mean,
I
sure.
would give anything to see
Everybody is
Halsin
asking me things to do anyway. Sure, no need to fret, I'll find him.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well.
Awesome.
Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers.
Yes, I heard that.
You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Okay. Oh, we need to find a bear.
Stay close.
Right, lots of things on the... There, let's first check the plaques.
They look like dark...
Why did I scroll?
A concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade.
One
Harp and
succeed,
wild.
yes.
You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
Shadowheart started talking. The mural, they look like dark justiciars. Fallen plaque.
Ridiculous.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. The broken helmet bears the mark of Shah, the Dark Lady. And if the darkest one is Shah, Moonrise must be her celestial sister.
Roots of the Grove. Gale is inspired. Did she get... No. Learn local history from the druidic frescoes. Nice. Oh, that's it. Right, storage chest. Let's read Grove Annals. Wait, I can't even read. Ooh. Study of the Sword Coast. We can read that one. A scrap of larger map fested to the page with fragments up. Someone has written, tainted by curse, above the lands to the east, beyond the mountains on the road to Baldur's Gate. Okay. A warning to the Sword Coast. People of the Sword Coast, look around you. What do you see? A collection of God-fearing humans, elves and dwarves, or an infernal corruption of that divine image. Tieflings, wearing their devilish heritage for all to see, walk among us as if they didn't owe their existence and allegiance to the lords below. These hell-touched people have infiltrated our cities, our organizations, even our families. They can claim to be good all they wish. Would you believe the tiger who looks at you with dripping fangs if he said he ate nothing but vegetables? No, we can see their true nature, plain as day. But they are not the only evil infiltrating our world. All around I see drow, them, Dwegar and other creatures of the Underdark strive for acceptance. But why should you accept them, when their brothers raid our countryside and steal our children? Obviously, I'm not saying they should be cast out. Obviously, I'm not saying we should return these delinquents to the Underdark and drive the tieflings back to the hells they came from. But be wary of these people, my friend. Be suspicious when you see them, and especially suspicious when you do not. Cool. Warning to the Sword Coast. Grimy report. We are standing on it. Paw prints suggest an animal walked across this entry, smudging everything except a few words. Animal scout scent, eastern town, villagers possibly still alive, violent. And detailed report. Someone has written Shadow Curse at the top of this page and a number of notes below. Trees infected but still alive. Malicious component to underlying magic. Resists removal, attempts to infect caster. Range and severity of curse suggest divine origin. Umbral characteristics and vicinity to Shar's temple suggest goddess herself is responsible.
Temple of Shar. Where? And what's this about a curse?
Yeah, exactly. So, backpacks, okay, we can loot this wicker chest.
What's inside?
Yeah, exactly. Nice. Some things, sure. Let's get in here. Emerald, no, we cannot read that. Rite of Thorns, we can read that. Interwoven prayers and incantations snake across one side of the page. Written on the other are instructions for performing the Rite of Thorns. When the prayer is complete, thorns and bramble rise from earth, protecting all from harm all who chant it. Okay, investigate Kaga. Cool. We cannot check those. We can speak to you.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
No, definitely not a mistake. Okay, there's a Kaga's chest back there. On the subject of Gond and Progress. Where is that book? Oh, not a book, a letter. A note. Benji, enough is enough. I am sick and tired of hearing about your precious Emerald Enclave. They claim to be allies of the people of Faerûn, but they fight to balance civilization and nature in a chaotic world. But this is lies. They are enemies of progress, of intellect. Who would be happiest if the world reverted to a time of outdoor privies and knuckle-dragging protofolk? Please, visit me at the High House of Wonders in Baldur's Gate. The things I have learned during my apprenticeship are simply, well, wondrous. There are water pumps, no more back-breaking work for a simple bucket of water. A steam-powered oxen that can drive your wagons for days on end. Even this letter, it was transcribed and printed out by our newest mechanized printing press. I had little fun and printed several copies, just for sake of it. Please, brother, I cannot bear the thought of coming home to find you picking berries out of a tree and arguing with mother and dad about whether or not their crops impede on fox territory. Write back soon, alright? And don't forget, Dad's birthday is next month. Love, Abigail. Okay, I cannot read any of those. Grove artifacts, I cannot read those. I can basically read none of those. Now, let me see this Kaga's chest. Is this something that I can lockpick? Bonus? Come on, let's skip the roll on this one. Okay. I'm gonna take them. Hopefully it doesn't break my paladin thing. Falborn's Canticle, the Shadow Druid's Doctrine. Shadow Druid. This book's spine is limber from overuse. The corner of the page is folded inwards. Balance is a myth. Where any clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beast and raise flora. We are thunder, we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. Okay. Half-torn note. The marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribbled so much as slashed. Kaga, swamp dogs, tree, meet me, alone, Olodan. I kinda wanna return this. No, I do not. I do not want to return it. Nope. Let's stop hiding. Can we stop hiding, please?
Must be on my way.
Hopefully they won't notice it's missing.
Better not be cursed.
Hope not. Give me just a moment. There we go. Wait, didn't I have somebody else to speak with here? Yes, Loic. I remembered after I left.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Okay, fine. No, don't close the door. Get inside. And there's Nettie.
Does that hurt?
Let's first take Daggerut and Mugwort before we speak with her.
Nearly done.
Portrait of Loshe. Can I read this? Histories of Faerûn, the Spell Plague. Let's read it. Oral histories. This book is comprised of several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcriptions of the oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Chapter 25. Cornelius and Tomilius Vortivart. Halflings encountered on the Golden Road south of Innerlit. I met the brothers, or rather, they found me, in the lower pass through the Fireshare Mountains. They had encountered a trail of golden discs along the path, and had resolved to gather and return them to whatever fool had more coin than common sense. It was our mutual embarrassment, then, that I removed my cloak to reveal my patchwork yellow hide. It was molting season, I explained, and a traveler on the road had not the luxury to shed their scales in private, as would be proper. I suspect they knew too little of Dragonborn to be apparently disgusted, and instead invited me to sup with them. To sup with them. Over a roadside fire, I learned of the purpose behind their journey. Cornelius. Loiren, my lad, our ancestral home. It was lost during the spell plague. Tomilius. Weren't nothing lost, Con. It's not Nan's lucky gnashers, is it? It sank. Wasn't it there when the blue fire took it? Sure, what do you remember? You were knee-high to a gnome.
Nearly there.
Okay. I remember you crying. Maybe it was you that sunk the place. Going back to finish the job? Watch that lip lest I fatten it. Only a fool speaks ill of his homeland. Their brows were bristling dangerously, so I diverted hostilities by speaking of my own people's ancestral home, the blighted world of Aber, and the 1,000-year tyranny of dragons we lived under, until the blue fire of the spell plague brought us to this world. Right, another potato? Nettie's gloves. Druid notebook. I can read that as well. This is an ancient notebook, whose inks faded and pages are starting to crumble. It's not easy, but some words can still be made out. Ketterick is finished, but it cost us the land. Darkness has fallen, corruption is everywhere. Chased by shadows, picking us off, druids and harpers alike. Our wounded were safe, I returned, searching for survivors. Lost, but I found this shade. I put it to rest and took his glaive. Blade infused with shadow. I have locked it away to serve as a reminder that even victory can taste bitter. Okay.
What's that?
What's what? Are we talking about stone slab, or? What are we talking about? Another mugwort? Cauldron. On antidotes. I can read it. A deep crease in the spine makes the booklet fall open to reveal one recipe in particular. Neat writing in the corner marks it as an antidote for unknown potions. For all unknown potions. This is it, the recipe that made me decide to publish my notes. The story might not interest you, but I shall record it for posterity. Feel free to skip to the actual recipe. I was sitting in the elf song, sipping my usual hot cocoa, the heat soothing the pain in my scaleless hands. A small child, human, stumbled through the door, sick as a dog. All the adult patrons seemed like they wanted to help, but nobody could pay for an antidote for a stranger's child. Meanwhile, the ingredients were just lying around, in the kitchen. Every single one of those people could have saved that child, but only I knew how. It felt like a crime. Recipe for 1 bottle of antidote, extracts needed, salts of mugwort, suspension of bullywug trumpet. Method. Slowly trickle salts into suspension. Stir clockwise until the concoction's consistency turns almost chewable. It might turn slightly green, but this is purely aesthetic and has no effect on the antidote itself. And remember, when in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. Tries the same ingredient, forms an extract excellent. We learned the recipe for antidote. Let's check Nettie and the bird.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Sure thing. Is there anything I can do to help?
A moment.
Okay.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death.
Sure.
Now what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable.
Well, I'm here in the grove. Where did you see another drow?
That's neither here nor there. Look, you obviously want something. What is it?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Healing as soon as possible.
Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
No good way of putting this. I have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A Mind Flayer tadpole?
Oh, everybody's scared of those guys. You know of them? Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Awesome. Let me speak with the bird first.
Please. This way. I'm resting.
Okay. Something took a chunk out of you. What happened?
The bird says nothing, trying to rest.
Okay. I'm sorry, didn't mean to disturb you.
The bird says nothing. Only the sound of its labored breath fills the silence.
Okay, goodbye. Oh, so we went, yeah, through the door. Dissected drow.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Don't worry about him on the table.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in the habit of killing drow.
Mm-hmm.
He attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Well, and now you have another drow with a tadpole in the head. Can I have the same parasite?
Seems so. Give Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options.
Okay.
You don't have to be here for this. I'd like to stay, if it's all the same.
I mean, we all have the tadpole. Oh, she thinks only I have the tadpole. What's the thank you? It will take anything that can help. What's that plant? Will it help?
She shifts uneasily,
Oh.
hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
It might? What aren't you telling me? I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected. I fell from a ship in the sky, but something caught me. It saved my life. Let's tell her about the symptoms before we worry about those. I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a Mind Flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous.
Oh?
If you transform here, we're all dead.
Is that why you locked the door?
But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort.
Well,
in case
good thing we are
trust
truthful.
you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here.
Yay, we got the poison.
You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a Mind Flayer infection. Then suddenly,
No,
there's dozens.
sorry for bumping the
Maybe
microphone
more.
stand.
Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of Mind Flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean? I already know what she means by changing. You must have learned something from studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from Mind Flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers.
Yes.
Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not
Yep.
yet, anyhow.
Yep. So you think it's only a matter of time?
Could be, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Okay. And what do you want me to do?
The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Actually sounds quite good. It sounds like making a lot of assumptions that could kill me. Alright, I'll find Halsin.
It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could
Sure.
tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there.
Sure.
All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial.
I remember.
Remember your oath.
Oh, I remember my oath, don't worry.
At a time, Nettie. Come on.
Okay, let's read quest updates. We managed to save Arabella, who immediately ran to her parents. Good. Daughter of Darkness. Where did we stop? Okay, we witnessed Shadowheart become stricken by an unusual surge of pain, emanating from a tiny, unhealed wound on her hand. We spoke to Shadowheart about the pain that her mysterious wound inflicted on her. She pleaded ignorance, though she may be withholding something, or she's definitely withholding. Save the refugees. We found a note involving Kaga. Something is going on in the grove. We should get to the bottom of it. Kaga wants the tieflings gone. She asked us to guide her out of the grove. Okay. Mentioned meeting in the swamp. What is she up to? And the druid Halsin was last seen on an expedition to Goblin territory. The adventurers were with Halsin when he disappeared. They might know what happened to him. The druid rat told us the first druid, Halsin, might be the only one capable of stopping Kaga from finishing the ritual. Okay. And his research suggests that the parasite is connected to a goblin camp located in the old temple of Selûne. We read that. Get help from Nettie completed. Nettie tried to poison us, but we managed to talk her out of it. She let us go, but she made us promise to kill ourselves if we started to turn. Okay, how about... I dislike that it doesn't tell me how much inspiration I have. Anything else? Discover and read Faldon's Canticle? Sure. Nothing new. I can take Autumn Crocus. Ooh, there's a bunch to read about. Wait, where is Nettie? She's out there. Hold on. Well, she's out there. I wanna see this Mind Flayer parasite specimen. I wanna take it. Okay. So what did we take? Mind Flayer parasite specimen, rare, hanging suspended in murky slime. The living tadpole looks like some hideous cousin to the slug, only gorged and slick with remnants of brain fluid. Okay, and why did we need that? Halsin Journal, Volume 1. Extraordinary happenings. While meditating in the forest, Nettie and I were ambushed by a pack of goblins, led by a drow. We had no choice but to defend ourselves, but that is not the extraordinary, or rather disturbing part. On the drow's death, a parasitic creature emerged from the corpse and attempted to escape. I managed to capture it, and have the host's cadaver here in my study. I've told no one of my fears. Nettie suspects, but knows better than to ask. I will investigate further before informing the others. Kaga will demand answers I don't have yet. I had better record any further findings in a separate volume and keep them upon my person, lest prying eyes jump to the wrong conclusions. Okay, notes on Drav parasite. Hastily written note. Anatomical sketches of both the drow and the illithid tadpole are accompanied by notes written in an urgent scribble. The parasite was nested deep in the brain matter, illithid, undoubtedly. Yet the host seemed unaware while alive. No visible signs of metamorphosis on the cadaver. Most strange. The final note is a single underlined word. Altered?
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Yeah.
We know the man, we know the mission.
Let's go find him.
Sure. Hastily written note.
Assuming he's even still alive.
He is. Don't worry.
Oh, he's alive.
Exactly.
And we're going to find him.
Yep. My dear Nettie, I entrust you with the circlet to open the library. Wear it always. If you need to enter the vault, talk to Rat. He has the rune, but won't give it to anyone, so be sure you have good reason to ask. Protect my research while I'm gone and take care of the animals. Don't give fish to Taffet. She's going lazy. Master Halsin. Cool. Rune of the Eagle. Dagger.
Can't slow down.
Long trumpet. Empty socket. Trumpet. We cannot read any of those. They're all considered stealing. I'm not gonna steal. Sightings record. I can probably read that. No, I can't even read that one. Probably could, but...
That might be worth a look.
What did you notice? Seriously? Is it something that's glitching through the gate? I can't read any of those, but I can take Mugwort. Okay. Can I press those? Hold on. I wanna press them. Yeah, one is missing. Still, I wanna press those. I don't think anything will happen. I also wanna see what's with the dissected drow. Drow's letter. Order taken from the body of a drow scout. They're written in an elegant, if angry hand. Let's take those. Okay, let's stop hiding. Let's read the note. Track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs to and report back to me. Remember, you're only a scout. Do not engage. Do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I should decide what to do next. Reading this, I remembered I need to go speak to the children. Okay, let me check one more time with Nettie.
Any word on Master Halsin?
No, not yet.
Please hurry. For both your sakes.
Yeah, okay. I already know where he went. They said Rat is holding a rune. Let's try and ask Rat. I don't think he's gonna give it to us.
I wish I could offer more assistance. For now, I must keep a close watch on Gorga. I hope to see both you and Halsin again soon.
Nope, nothing. Alright. Let's go out and check what the children have to say. Alright, I didn't loot the mugwort in this section. Volo is gone, sure. Anything else you got to add?
Show some dignity and leave. You've burdened this place with your troubles long enough.
What troubles? Are you kidding me? Oh, there's Arabella. Let's talk to the parents.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a gnoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Oh, don't worry. I saved your daughter. Anything more? Keep her in line. I hope we'll meet again under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
No problem, kid. Oh! We are also inspired, and we got something. Comita's locket. Dancing lights. I actually have dancing lights. Nice. Snake Whisperer will is inspired as well. I mean, I'm gonna keep it, obviously, but I don't really need to equip it.
I don't care what Mole says. I'm stupid and reckless.
We spoke with you guys. Oh, there's Donnie. We need to speak to Donnie. Inside. Where the hell did this disappear? Or no. Donnie, isn't it? I want to see the dragon's lair.
Nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Hey, thanks for showing me the door. Can he speak? Hello?
His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
Okay. Concealed hatch. Tiefling's hideout. Ooh, can I jump there? Target too far. Wait. I had a chance for a moment. Where did it go? Come on. Okay, I need to get... Let's ungroup, so nobody follows me. Just in case. Come on, I had a chance. I had an option to jump. Oh. If not for a moment, I'm just gonna spam click it. There we go. Spam clicking worked. Silver ingot and some gold. I guess now I need to spam click to jump back. There we go. Awesome. Group mode. See what's going on over here. There are the children. Zaki, Medi. There's Mol. Sylphie. And Mirkon. Okay. Before we speak with Mol, let's check around. This is the hall, I presume. Yeah, the small hall that the kid went through. Okay. There's something up there, I'm sure of it. Why is my camera is stuck? Hold on. Home. Okay. My camera was stuck for a moment. Let's speak with Mol. The boss.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here.
Your kids.
And I hear you have a problem. A few things are missing from your pack. Is that right? Maybe we can do something about this. Anyway, you want to talk? Talk.
Why are you running all the schemes and swindles? Risky, you know. Thought you might need help with something. I'm shy a few of my belongings. One of your associates robbed me. Why are you running all the schemes and swindles? Risky, no?
Saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Yes. Yes, you're taking advantage during bad times. There are words for folk like that.
So what? Should we be panicking like everyone else?
No, not panicking.
We have a plan. We're the ones who'll end up on top in the gate. Anything else?
I'm shy a few of my belongings. One of your associates robbed me.
Sure. Sylphie probably grabbed them by mistake. Here you go. Won't happen again.
Well, actually,
and to
quite
make
mature
sure
of you.
The kids on the job outside mess with you, show them this.
Intelligence. Copy the gesture. I mean, I don't want to be stolen again from. I couldn't even do that. Oh my god. I'm gonna reroll this. Oh yeah, we have 4. Let's do it. Are you kidding me? A critical failure. One more. Come on. We cannot lose on this one. Yay. Barely from 3 attempts. Wow.
You got it. Now, we done here or what?
I like you, Mol. Thought you might need some help with something.
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
I'm not doing that. An idol? What will you do with something like that?
The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed.
I can't help you with that one,
Once
sorry.
we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune.
Count me out, I'm not getting involved.
Figures. Don't think you've got the stones for the job anyhow.
Yeah, sorry.
Anything else?
No. Anything to trade? Okay, we found our belongings. Can you move, please? Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. Gain an additional level 1 spell slot. Replaces effects from other elixirs when drunk. Barkskin. Increase your AC to 16. Arrow of Darkness, Arrow of Ilmater, Crown of Madness, Scroll of Sleep, Thieves' tool. I think I have enough. Let me check. Thieves' tools. Yeah. Hold on. I can sell her the books. All of the books. Bloodstone. Those things. Grease. No. Rib cages and silver and skull. Take it. I kinda wanna take this. It's only 50. I'm gonna take it. Right. Okay, I'm gonna sell knives and bow and rotten fish. Okay, I think this is good. Antidote, basic poison. Okay.
Anything else?
Nope. That's it. Thank you very much.
Well, it's been a pleasure. You know the way out.
I do. Don't worry. And with that, this will be it for this episode. I think finally in the next episode we will leave the grow again, believe it or not. So yeah, if you want to see that happen, you know what to do. Subscribe to see when the video comes out and
You guys find anything?
like it.
No.
Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo!